100 grand. This squad is so competitive. They want it so bad that even though they got that high placement, they're pissed. They're like, why didn't we get first place? I mean, that just shows the level that this squad's playing at. And man, still, regardless, always a top placing team here in PUBG Mobile.
Bigatron could not quite hold on to that lead in the last week of play, but over the first 3 weeks, they really showed us the special team that they are, comprised of some individual monsters. Let's go ahead and meet some of those players right now.
First off, we gotta talk about Ryzen. This guy was pretty much the league MVP for the entire tournament up until the last hour. 33 Siobhan obviously just stealing it away from him. But regardless, I think everybody thought that Ryzen was an insane player. But during this tournament, the dude leveled up. I mean, now he's considered one of the best players on the planet.
He was always known as a very, very respectable player, a top talent, but now he's known on the global stage as one of the very best players in the world. He is now Ultra Ryzen. He has ascended to that new level, but he is not the only individual standout on Bigatron's roster. We've got Luxy and Zuxy, the twins. These guys are absolutely incredible. Both of them, again, putting out tremendous performances, sitting in the top 5 players overall throughout the PUBG Mobile Global Championship.
Two brothers, just so strong. I mean, that synergy that they have between each other is just absolutely crazy. And even though we're talking about these 3 players, I cannot help but talk about Microboy. I mean, this guy really showed up regardless. And I think that the fact that he doesn't have those insane stats really compared to them, I mean, they're insane overall. Just the fact that he played that off-angle specialist is such a difficult role to play. Regardless, though, man, the guy crushed it.
I got to tip my cap as well to Microboy, the unsung hero, giving a lot of that intel and scouting knowledge to his teammates that ultimately are scoring the points for Bigatron. But top to bottom, I gotta say that Bigatron has one of the most stacked rosters, if not the very best individual talented roster in the entire competition.
All right, so let's talk about some of the strengths that Bigatron has. And honestly, watching over the whole tournament, I think there's too many to count. And I got some thoughts in the back of my mind, but PB, what stands out to you more than anything else when it comes to Bigatron?
I gotta say, Bigatron has been, for me, one of the most fun teams to watch. They're incredibly complete on their roster from top to bottom, but if I had to pick one single characteristic that I think puts them over the top and gives them the edge to actually win, is their experience. They've been there and they have done that. Everyone from Microboy to Luxy, Zuxy, and Ryzen, these guys have been on that big stage, competed at the biggest tournaments for the most money and against the best teams in the world, and ultimately, they're the only team I think that can really tout that type of global experience.
Even though they're the most experienced team in this tournament, they're not immune to nerfs. I mean, we saw Luxy on Twitter towards the end. I mean, he was like biting his nails, being like, dang, we got to get it done. So to see them still show that they're human, I think is pretty insane.
Definitely, with the finals only being a few days long, they really have to focus on bringing their A game and finishing strong. That's something that was a little bit missing during league play, but again, we saw the brightness that Bigatron has over the first couple of weeks. They were dominant and had massive leads, so if they can keep anywhere close to that level of play in the finals, they've got to be one of the favorites to win it all. I can't wait to see what Bigatron does in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship Season 0 Finals. Make sure you guys tune in and cheer them on. It starts on January 21st, only on PUBG Mobile Esports.
sending it away, but from the sidelines onto Unique, it's Biggitron. Luxy, last player standing for his squad. 5 teams now remain. So close. Looks like no meds really on board left for a lot of these squads. It's snakes in the grass, but you've got to remember that Luxy's out on the sidelines. You can see him on the north side. Might be able to get into the next one. He strikes! This is exactly what we talked about when we mentioned Luxy. He is just the long-range killer. Does everything he needs to. 5 kills now for Biggitron. Last rotation now coming in for Top Esports. It looks like all rejection though are going to use this opportunity to press them out. I think he might be spotting him in just a second. He's in the foliage. Luxy though, this is going to be real tricky for him to stay alive. Oh my goodness me. He's basically the 3rd member of Top Esports right now. He's got the off angle for him anyway. 3rd place already guaranteed for all of these teams in a decent game to start it off. But in comes Top Esports. They find one. They're going in for a second. Oh, he's so low. I don't think he saw the hit marker there. Luxy comes in. He takes the kill, and now he's in a 1 versus 2. He gets the first one. Luxy for Biggitron. He could go all the way. Years is low. They go for the fight, and it's Luxy from underneath. Comes up and takes it on for Biggitron. The Undertaker himself, Luxy, positions himself so well. His twins happy with him too, but this was an insane win for BTR.
Gang stuck on towards the walls as well. Luxy going to be keeping them at track. The nades.
Oh, the nade could be perfect. Remember, this is Biggitron's map, and that's exactly why it's perfect. Precision, accuracy coming out from Luxy as they're trying to see if they can get the rest of the team flushed away, send them back into the depths here and try and leave just 8 teams remaining as Luxy may just leap over and bolt over and try and get the rest of the damage up against Drax.
Yep, at the same time, the smokes are coming in. BTR, they have to clean this up, but at the same time, the circle closing in. He's going to finish off Gate, and now they are going to make their way into the circle. They heard gunshots coming from Mega Conquer, but they see the guys from All Rejection Gaming. Here comes the spray. Doesn't connect though, so it's going to take a chill pill here as they slowly exit the villa on the bottom left half of the screen as well. At the same time here, you can see Online 24, he's stuck on the brochure. Drax, he needs to clutch his lead. He needs to get those kills. Can he get it here? He's tagging a circle. Just 1 pixel. He needs 1 shot, and whoever gets the first hand is going to come out here. But Online 24, he's going to play the healing game.
He's going to play the healing game. It's going to be a game of chicken here, cat or mouse. Which player is going to go first? It's going to be Drax. He's going to go into the open. He's going to go for the spray. Who's going to get the kill point? It's going to be in favor of Mega. I believe that's him down and out. You2 Gang out at 9, Mega out in 8.